so this has a ceremony that comes from this national organization. And so I want to say a little bit about our chapter. See, this is the problem, I forgot to write down the year we started, because Dr. Bulmer was the one who started it, so she always knows the year for me. But we are the Delta Iota chapter, and we have been around for about 20 years here at the university. So it's you'll learn more about the organization as we go through this. So, and we're going to be inducting 10 students today, four Masters of Public Health students and 6 undergraduate. And in order to get into this organization, students had to have a GPA of 3.0 or higher at the undergraduate level and 3.6, I think we said, for the graduate students. You have to also do different service pieces in order to also get in. So it's not just about GPA, but it's about doing a lot of being a well-rounded student to get into our program. So, let me get started here. Welcome. By upholding the ideals and ethics of the health education profession individually and collectively through this professional honor society, you will become worthy members of Eta Sigma Gamma. The mission of Eta Sigma Gamma is to elevate standards, ideals, competencies, and ethics of professionally trained men and women in the discipline of health education. The mission of this honor society is achieved in several important ways. Supporting the development, implementation, and evaluation of health education programs and resources, stimulating and disseminating scientific research, motivating and providing health education services, recognizing academic achievement, supporting health education and advocacy initiatives, providing health education and other services to the local, regional, or national community, supporting advocacy efforts to advance the profession and practice of health education, promoting and following professional standards of conduct and ethics, and promoting networking activities among health educators and related professionals.
The ideal concept of health is the composite of dynamic interactions of heredity, personal behavior, healthcare, and environment that an individual experiences throughout his or her life. These interactions are continuous and ever-changing. As you all know, health is much more than merely the absence of disease, but rather one's ability to function as effectively as possible in all 6 dimensions of human health: physical, mental, emotional, social, vocational, and spiritual within one's environment. Health involves knowing, believing, valuing, and practicing those skills that make one effective day to day and throughout all of life. Health education is a discipline that draws from the biological, environmental, psychological, educational, social, spiritual, physical, and medical sciences to promote health and prevent disease, disability, and premature death through theory-based, education-driven, voluntary behavior change activities. It is characterized by a process with intellectual, vocational, emotional, spiritual, physical, and social dimensions. Health education enables people to make informed decisions and behaviors that positively affect their personal, family, and community well-being. It's a process based on sound scientific principles that facilitate learning and generate healthy behaviors. Health education is more than the provision of information. While it includes acquiring knowledge about health matters, its purpose is the use of that knowledge in ways that generate healthy behaviors and outcomes. It addresses the formation of values, the acquisition of skills, and the adoption of reinforcement of desirable health behaviors. It honors the individual's right to privacy, a right to meaningful information, and his or her right to make healthy choices.
On this table is the Eta Sigma Gamma symbol, which is right here behind the candles. It is comprised of a triangle which the symbol represents 3 specific contributions of gammas, as well as the profession: service and advocacy, education, and research. This tridimensional concept is also embodied in a triangle surrounded by 3 joined circles. The triangle is also divided into 4 equilateral triangles, each containing a symbol. The lamp of learning is in the center In the center triangle, surrounded by the other triangles containing an open book representing education, another contains a microscope signifying scientific research, and the fourth holds an outstretched hand representing service and advocacy. These other three elements form the basic purposes of the organizations, and the words teaching, research, and service are recorded directly beneath each triangle. The lamp of learning in the center, and also right here is our lamp of learning, symbolizes the unifying element of these basic purposes, as it is through the teaching, learning process that each purpose is achieved. Each of these three purposes of this honor society is distinct in its operations, but unified in the ultimate goal of furthering competence and dedication among health education professionals and progress in the health education profession. Also on the table is a picture of the trillium, the official flower of Eta Sigma Gamma. The tri-dimensional concept of the organization is further emphasized in this wild flower with its 3 leaves, 3 white petals, and gold center. We now move to the actual initiation process. Please answer each of the following questions with yes, I do. Do you wish to become a member of Eta Sigma Gamma?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe in the mission and goals of Eta Sigma Gamma as presented in the challenge before you and as stated in the constitution of the organization?
Yes, I do.
Are you willing to strive for excellence in the ideals of service, education, and research as represented in the Honor Society symbol?
Yes, I do.
And finally, to become a fully collegiate member of Eta Sigma Gamma, you will now recite the Eta Sigma Gamma pledge, which you have. So on the count of 3, you're going to all read together. This is where it gets fun, because this is chaos. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I, as a professional member of health education discipline, hereby dedicate my abilities and talents to promoting the higher quality of life among people and communities who benefit. As a member of this society, I dedicate myself to promoting excellence in service and advocacy, education and research in the health education profession. I pledge to incorporate these ideals in my individual life and to continue this collectively through the professional honor society and my collegiate chapter.
It's fun, right? All right, so there's a few more yes I do's coming. So lastly, do you further pledge to exhibit cordiality and friendliness in individual and group relations?
Yes, I do.
Encourage and tolerate opinions and philosophies of others?
Yes, I do.
Uphold the code of conduct for Eta Sigma Gamma?
Yes, I do.
Maintain a sense of personal and professional responsibility, honor, and honesty?
Yes, I do.
Respect persons of a different race, gender, religion, sexual identity, and social or economic position?
Yes, I do.
Show respect for all members of the Honor Society?
Yes, I do.
Attend all chapter meetings and support all chapter activities?
Yes, I do.
There aren't any, don't worry. I saw that. They're all graduating, it's all good. And cooperate with the university administration in promoting and the realization of the standards of honesty, integrity, citizenship, ethics, and other campus goals?
Yes, I do.
Having solemnly pledged yourself to Eta Sigma Gamma and to signify your commitment to the mission and goals of the Honor Society, you will now come forward individually as your name is called to receive your Eta Sigma Gamma membership certificate, health education code of ethics. I don't know if we have enough of those, but you can look them up online. The standards of conduct, same, they can be online. And light a candle. We do the candle lighting. And also we have some stickers too. So I will call you up one by one and you can come get your stuff and light the candle. Esther Chimson.
Yes.
I want to make sure I got that right. Here you go. Here you go. You want to take a sticker?
Sure.
What? Oh yes. The thing you all want. I'm going to hand you your honors cords after you light the candles.
student, as is Tanya.
Gabriella Marie DeMaro, also a Master of Public Health student. And a little side fun fact, last week a few of us were in California for a conference, and Gabriella presented her research at that conference. So these are the things that get you into Eta Sigma Gamma. Alana Doheny. It's the end of the school year. We're all very, very tired. So don't mind us all dropping things, struggling. Lynn. We'll keep the candles going so that you guys can take your pictures by the candles after the ceremony. So we are now ready to present you the formal charge of Eta Sigma Gamma.
Everyone's sitting now. Having solemnly pledged yourself to this worthy organization, you are now members of Eta Sigma Gamma.
You guys can stand up.
In this honor society are now open to each one of you. You shall benefit from the collective design and achievement of our organization in the following ways. First, your professional competence shall be enhanced because of your association with other colleagues in health education. Second, your communication with individuals, groups, and agencies shall be significantly aided by the dialogue made possible through Eta Sigma Gamma. Third, your commitment to service shall be encouraged and recognized through our organization. Fourth, your dedication to academic achievement shall be acknowledged. Fifth, your scientific research aspirations shall be facilitated and promoted by the dictates of this honor society. Sixth, your orientation to recent developments in the fields of health education discipline will be greatly facilitated. These are some of the benefits you'll receive as members of Eta Sigma Gamma. You must remember that these benefits imply a responsibility on your part. As members of Eta Sigma Gamma, your responsibilities are as follows. First, to uphold the high character of your chapter and ethical standards of the health education profession as provided in the Health Education Code of Ethics and the Eta Sigma Gamma Code of Conduct. Second, to develop an effective collegiate chapter, which will be a source of pride to Eta Sigma Gamma, the health education profession, and to Southern Connecticut State University. Third, to elevate the standards, ideals, and competence of professionally trained men and women in the health education discipline. Final charge, will you always continue to put forth your best efforts to fulfill these responsibilities? If so, you will say, yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
Louder?
Yes, I will.
We know you will.
All right, thank you, Dr. Griswold. As chapter sponsor of SCSU's Delta Iota chapter of Eta Sigma Gamma, I hereby welcome you to membership of this National Honor Society. As a symbol of your membership, we have presented you with a, with stickers, they stopped giving us the pins, to wear on all professional occasions. I apologize. And as a reminder of the pledge you made, we presented you with a membership certificate. Finally, fulfilling the Eta Sigma Gamma tradition, I ask family and friends of our new members to stand so they may be applauded for their efforts in support of our newest members. So all the supporters, if you can